Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Tuesday, June 9th, 2015 by Gaia Blooming. I'm Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I take inspired action. And today, our planet of action, Mars, is making a few little connections. So we begin the day really early in the morning, like 12:29 a.m. early in the morning. So, if you're watching this June 8th, the evening, you may already be feeling this a bit, but Mars in Gemini is going to be sextiling, which is a positive, happy connection, sextiling Uranus in Aries. And this is at 19 degrees. So if you are watching this before it actually happens, a really beneficial thing you could do would be actually to ground in, feel your root chakra connected to the center of the earth. And this is because both the energies of Gemini and Uranus, both of them have an electrical quality to them, so they make those synapses in your brain start flying and flashing and sending all kinds of brilliant ideas up to the surface, but it also can be a lot to take if you have a sensitive nervous system like me, or even if you don't have a sensitive nervous system. Even if you're just a human being with all those things flying around, sometimes it really helps just to ground in so those splouts have a, energetic flow to come through and be brought forward. And the cool thing, sorry, I'm moving my ball up against my other chair, making crazy sounds, but the other interesting thing with this is that this is bringing in amazing potential for inspired ideas, to take inspired action. And we do need a clear channel for that, but it's at 19 degrees, which 19 degrees adds up to 10. 1 plus 9 is 10. Math in your daily astrology, woohoo! But that is a degree of actually making things physical. So even just the act of writing it down, allowing it to come, be beyond the energy that's firing off in your brain and bring it into the physical, just by writing it, speaking it even, brings it into the physical in a new energy, it grounds it in. It takes it to the next level. So be willing to take it to the next level. You may wake up in the morning with wow ideas coming from that space. We also have the moon sextiling Uranus. This will be while those of us in the States are hopefully sleeping and not awake, writing down all the millions of ideas that Mars and Uranus are firing off for us. But this, I think, is really helpful because this is helping bring in that energy of surrender. That's that moon, the moon in Pisces, bringing in that surrender flow energy. And Pluto is saying, hey, if you're not able to surrender, if you're not able to get into this energy, it's going to help bring that transformation energy so you can find that place of openness, like we talked about yesterday. Being open to surrender instead of, oh, this means giving up. It's not giving up. It's just open to what are the many ways this could come about. Besides that, during the day, we have the moon squaring both the sun and Mars, which the sun and Mars are almost conjunct each other in Gemini right now. And so, we have some of that fire going from that Mars. Mars is very prominent today in the energy, which Mars can stir up anger, it can stir up aggression, it can also stir up passion. This square can often show a resistance. So we may have resistance. There may be ideas going on over here. And meanwhile, the moon in Pisces is like, but I'm tired. I need to relax. I need to flow. And so these squares are showing you, okay, we need to find the balance. We need to find the balance between these ideas and the go, 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 and the need for the quiet, the surrender, the flow, the sitting and allowing it to pour in, the sitting and allowing yourself to be a channel. So find your personal balance. What feels right to you? Today might be a day of shoulds. You may have a lot of shoulds come on you. Don't let the shoulds weigh you down. Tune into you. Be a rebel to the shoulds. Rebel against the shoulds and instead being like, okay, how am I going to flow in my truth? How am I going to flow in my way? Because this energy is mutable. It's changeable. It'll change minute to minute, but more importantly, it needs to have its own flow. The last astrological connection I want to mention today is the moon will be conjunct Chiron. And so Chiron is all about it's the wounded healer. It's the place where we heal. And the moon can show what's hidden. And what's interesting in this is it's very tied in with spirit, being in Pisces. And what was coming up for me with this is recognizing the healer, recognizing the divine healer that we all carry within us. And a Rumi poem actually popped into my head. It was basically, when I heard my first love story, I started looking for you, not realizing you were here all along. And this isn't just about outward relationship with somebody else. Rumi's poems go on that deeper level to loving God, loving spirit. And so it's reminding you, he was here all along. Spirit was here all along. Universe was here all along. The divine healer is within you. So tune in. Listen to those hidden messages that your body's giving you. If you're craving sweet potatoes, maybe you need to have sweet potatoes because your body's like, I need the vitamin A. Your body knows. So tune in and listen and honor it. Last thing I want to mention, Venus and Mercury are both at 4 degrees today. They're actually going to be sextiling each other tomorrow. But we know 4 degrees to be that revolution, evolution degree. Venus is in Leo, opening up our heart. Mercury is finishing up its retrograde in Gemini. And so this is the heart and the mind. And some of that resistance may come in. And some of that Mars anger may be like sparking some energy in that revolution, evolution. I think the best remedy for this is, again, rebelling against the shoulds, opening up your heart a little bit more, tuning in your mind to your heart, and stop resisting yourself. We resist ourselves so much, and I think that causes so much of the problems. Listen to yourself. We are in Pisces. It's a time of trust. So the cards, this helps me. The Rebel. It is time to rebel. It's time to listen to yourself. And in that, it involves letting go. It lets go of those shoulds. It lets go of the you must do this, you mustn't do that, all of those things that we have in our heads from when we were a child. The world's evolving and shifting. You must listen to your heart. You must listen to what's true within you. And that leads to experiencing. And again, it reminds me of Rumi. Out beyond the field of right and wrong, or out beyond the place of right doing and wrongdoing, there's a field. I will meet you there. We're here to experience. If you're coming from the heart, you're going to be in the magic, and you are going to experience exactly what you need to. And you don't need to worry about anything else. So have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.